here to watch Young Don the Sauce God Halloween in San Francisco. So, it's been a while since we've seen a Young Don video, so let's go ahead and jump right into this. Give me a second here. Okay. I will put the link down in the description down below, and let's go ahead and watch this in 3, 2, 1. This is one of the most recent animations, so let's see.
There was literally a humongous gay pride flag flying over the city of San Francisco. So I turn to Bianca and I'm like, where are we? And then she looks at me and is like, oh, didn't you know San Francisco is totally like the gayest city in the world? So then I'm like,
what were you like, John? What were you like?
oh my God.
Oh my God.
My first time in San Francisco. This is one of my favorite memories, man. I have never thought about this story and not cracked a smile, which to a lot of people, if they look at what happened during the trip, they wouldn't get it. But I'm getting ahead of myself, man. So let's take it back, shall we? It's the day before Halloween 2016, and at this time I was still living with Q. If you don't know who that is, make sure to watch my last animation, The Friend I Betrayed. Bianca was still around as well. Watch the I Wasn't Ready to Be a Dad video if you don't know who she is. So Bianca comes into the room and was like, hey, do y'all want to go to a Halloween party tomorrow night or what? And me, being a turn-up connoisseur, my obvious answer was yes. And Q, always being down for a good time, also said yes. So then she was like, yes, okay, great. Pack your bags because we're leaving at 5 in the morning. So then I'm like, skirt. What? What you mean 5 in the morning? Pack our why we gotta pack our bag? What are you talking about? So she's like, chill. It's at UC Berkeley, which is like 8 hours away. So chop chop. So then I'm like, oh, well, in that case, fuck that. Girl, is you crazy? And who you telling to chop chop?
Chop.
Why would I drive 8 hours for a Halloween party? So
That's the thing. You can't just tell a black person chop chop. What do you think this is? This isn't the relationship we established when we came into contact. We have made a verbal contract. That it hasn't been set on paper. Who the hell you chop chop and you ain't my employer?
And she's like, Don, stop. Why you gotta be such a dick? Come on. You've never been to San Francisco. You can't live in California and never visit San Francisco. Come on. Don't you want to see the Golden Gate Bridge? So I'm like, 1, yes, I can. And 2, I've seen the bridge. Okay, Full House was one of my favorite Nick at Night shows. I've seen the bridge.
This dude.
Listen, if Q wants to go, then I'll go. Q, you want to go? Yeah, dude, sure, whatever, I don't care. So off we went to San Francisco.
It really be
8
like that,
hours
bro.
we had to drive
For real,
from San
it really
Diego
be
to San
like that.
Francisco. And I probably would have went insane during the trip if it wasn't for my boy Q. Because halfway through the trip, he leans over to me and was like, hey bro, you trying to hit this magic? So then I'm like, bro, Wingardium Leviosa, my G.
Oh
so
my
after
gosh,
a couple
bro.
hocuses, Q and I weren't even in the car anymore. We were on a magic carpet, my G. Bianca
Aladdin
of course,
had
was
an
driving
bro.
and was also being a baby. So she passed, but Q and I were flying, my G. So fast forward and we finally arrived in San Francisco. And the first thing I noticed as we approached the heart of the city was that in the middle of the city, overlooking all of San Francisco, was the biggest and the gayest flag that I have ever seen in my life. And by gayest, I mean there was literally a humongous gay pride flag flying over.
That let you know I have no problem with gay people at all. I really don't. What you do, with whoever you want to do it with, is fine by me. But the way he phrased that was just fucking hilarious. I'm sorry. Dang it. Jeez, I'm not monetized. But then again, I gotta start like being a little bit more family friendly. And I also gotta learn how to censor. Because stuff like this just slips out. I apologize. But still, like, I mean, the way he phrased that was just too hilarious to me. I'm sorry.
For the city of San Francisco. So I turn to Bianca and I'm like, yo, where are we? And then she looks at me and is like, oh, didn't you know San Francisco is totally like the gayest city in the world? So then I'm like,
Hmm.
huh. So now I'm looking out for
Hmm.
gay, yo, because when someone drags you to the safari, you expect to see a couple giraffes and shit, so yeah. Anyway, Q and I are still heavily enchanted, and now the magical munchies were in full effect. So we look around for the closest food store, and there happened to be a coffee shop. Bro, I got this vanilla mocha latte thing. This was the best cup of coffee I have ever drank in my life. I have ordered this exact cup of coffee dozens of times before then, and I don't know if it was the magic or the crisp San Francisco breeze, or if San Franciscans are just 10 times better at making coffee. But this was the best cup of coffee I have ever had, my G. I think about this cup of coffee at least twice a week to this day. It was so good that while I was drinking it, I seriously thought about just jerking off right there on the sidewalk like a crazy person.
Wait. I love coffee next to the next guy, but no guy goes ahead and just starts just jerking off just because of the fact that his coffee is just so good. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure that you're still high because there ain't no way that no man's just gonna jerk off because of some coffee. I'm sorry. It's like it don't matter how good this coffee is. It just doesn't warrant it. I mean, the girl that you said the girl that you came with, which was from your last story, didn't you smash that girl? Smash her if the coffee is that good. Like, come on.
Okay, it was that good. I felt like I was supposed to bust a nut by the end of the cup. I could spend an entire lifetime trying to recreate the moment I took that first sip and would fail miserably for the rest of my life. Have you ever had an experience with food like that? It was perfect, my G. So we leave the coffee shop, and the first thing we run into was a dude geeked out of his mind. Like right after we got the coffee, there was just this one homeless guy just slumped over, standing in the middle of the sidewalk, drooling on himself, and all I could think was, yo, he must have had some of this coffee and couldn't handle it. Poor guy. But I completely understand, bro. So we walk around some more, went to the stupid bridge, and it was a bridge. It was red, cool, like I said, full house, so not impressed. And then finally, as night befell the city, we went to UC Berkeley. Turns out though, Bianca didn't really have a plan for how we were gonna get into these frat parties. Oh yeah, they were frat parties. Surprise! I mean, she could have got in because, you know, she was a girl, but Q and I got rejected every time, you know, because it's a frat party. To get in, you gotta know somebody.
You gotta
in the
be a
frat
part
if
of
you're
our
a guy. Their
fraternity.
whole thing is trying to get as many hot girls into the party so that the frat guys can play Thomas and Friends with the girls. So we just ended up walking around the campus in our last minute costumes, and then we went back to the hotel we booked for the night, and that was it. The end. So touching back on the first point I made in the video is, if you look at this story, there's nothing crazy that happened, nothing special that happened, but every time I think back on it, I always get happy, yo. And I don't know if it's a combination of how dank that magic was, how good that coffee was, how beautiful San Francisco was, or the fact that I went with good people, man. But the moral of the story is to just do things, yo. If you get invited to something and you don't have a real reason not to go, just go. Don't set any expectations. Don't go thinking that you have to have a great time. Just go and be open to the experience. And if you go with good people, I would say more times than not, you will leave the experience being happy that you did. I want to give a special thanks to everyone who's been tuning into the new Secret Sauce Society series. You know, it's like a vlog, but better. You got to just watch it to see what's up, man. I honestly believe that I'm just as good at making those as I am at making animations, man. I know a lot of you, most of you, know me for making these animated story time videos, but you know, I honestly believe that I was put here to make art and to make more than one kind of art, and everything that I put out, everything that I show to you guys, everything that I give you from here on out is going to be quality. So if I drop a video, a vlog, a podcast, music, anything, give it a watch, because if you're into those things, I promise you it's going to be the same quality that you're used to, the same level.
Okay. And you know what? He's right. I mean, it's kind of like when people tell you that, you know, you're young, you should go ahead and travel and, you know, see the world, you know, before you become old and, you know, just want to stay home. And you know what? I 100% agree with that. Sometimes, but more times than not, you just gotta have fun to do it. And right now, I don't. So, I just hope that, you know, I'll be able to travel. Start making this big YouTube money, hopefully. I just want to hope to upgrade my equipment so I can actually put out better content with y'all, especially my audio. Well, you guys know. But thank you guys for watching. This has been Vibe Nation. If you want to watch the original video, the link will be down in the description down below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Also share the video around to, you know, help support young Don. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.